Hey everybody, this is Typhon from HEXRealms.com. Thanks for joining me this evening. Tonight we're going to be playing a little PvP against Apze. Of course, I'm going to start off with a little Inspire. Oh, that's a great hand. Perfect curved out, but of course there's no resources, so no whammies, no whammies. Nice. Love it. I can't miss with a 1 and a 2 with the resources to play them. If you didn't catch one of my earlier casts, it was a small patch that went out today that addressed some application issues, things like the audio and the video settings weren't being saved properly from game to game. They added a remember me button so you didn't have to type in your login all the time. No additional cards were added. In fact, they actually removed the Midnight Shepherd from the game because it kept on crashing the entire system. So got that taken away. Outside of that, just some minor changes, some performance-based changes. You might hear less white noise now because I think that they might have tuned how much CPU utilization is taking place, and I'll have to, of course, run the. We'll have to look at the processes later. So what it looks like is my opponent's definitely in Sapphire. And based on the champion, it looks like it's splashing some wild in there. So we will see where this goes. A little blue, green. Definitely playing Ancestral Spectre, Ancestral Chosen, Seeding Specters. Got Revert. We'll just play that. Revert's probably not a card that you would normally see in an Inspire deck, but I've played it successfully a couple of times now. It's great in the mirror to revert the Shield Trainer down to the 2/2 that she is. And I've used it successfully to revert Polymorph Diggler. I think when I played earlier in one of the other YouTube videos. So it's not a horrible card. I don't believe he'll block. So let's see how key that is to his defense. Just his strategy here. So it looks like that's a pretty key part of his deck right now. So let's see what do I think he's playing? It could be ramp. He could be using it to drop the resources. So Oracle Song just allows him to draw 2 cards. I think this is probably going to be one of those play Ancestral Spectre for free decks. See if I can top deck a 3 here. Nope, no 3. Luckily, take the Ruby Pyromancer. Shield Trainer gives her steadfast, so I should be able to start rocking and rolling here. As I've said before, and if you've looked at our 20 plus YouTube videos, you see that I'm pretty fond of the Inspire deck. It just consistently works. It only curves out to 5, and it tops out on the curve at 3, very heavy in the 3 drop, but it always works. And that probably goes to say for a lot of the small decks where you're not trying to, curve out to, Fist or Roostosaur or anything like that, relying on ramp cards like Chlorophilia. It just does its own thing as long as you can draw the resources. Which actually could be said about a lot of decks, but it's normally, right up front. I mean, it's feast or famine right at the draw. Still don't have a good idea what he's playing. I believe I've played some version of this deck before, but I don't believe I've done a cast with apes before, so this feels like deja vu. There's Alexander. I could play Shield Trainer, but I really want speed. I'll just do that. Probably not the proper move, especially if I draw into either of the Gawaine's next turn, but I'm not going to. I mean, I hope to already have them in hand by now. So if I do, then I've definitely missed a great opportunity to board wipe some of these little weenie cards that he's got down. But the idea is that I need to draw a resource, and then I need to draw a Legionnaire, so I wouldn't be able to put him down for 2 turns anyways. So it didn't really make a difference. Alright. Well, let's see if I draw anything here. My other 3. So, once again, still no good. But this allows me to pump Sword Trainer a lot better. So I'll put him down, he'll get speed, so we'll be going this turn. Let's do this. Got speed, steadfast, just brutal. Oh, yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. got me. You got me. Now I've got to reset my inspires. That sucks. Well, best case, I can ramp properly to Shield Trainer, which means skipping Mariner, going straight to Pyromancer, going straight to Protectorate Clergyman, and Sword Trainer. That all depends if I draw a resource or not. I mean, if I draw a resource, then I'll probably try to play a little bit different. At that point, what I'm trying to do is get enough inspiration cards so that if I do draw Legion of Gawain, I can at least take care of the field. What do we have here? Replicator's Gambit. So what this does is it targets the troop and then adds the text: when this troop enters play, if you played it from your hand, create 6 copies of it and put them into play. So just imagine 6 copies of Ancestors Chosen into play, which generates 6 copies of Spectre. Oh, let's see what I get. Resource, maybe? No. 4. I will... Steadfast. I mean, I'll Pyromancer. And then I will Shield Trainer. So it matters what order you play them in. Why do you pain me so, Blue? Okay, so now she costs 1 more. She's practically worthless now because the 3, I'd rather play Protectorate Clergyman. Blue is just such a good deck. I mean, it's control. It does what it does. But it's got a lot of fun little toys. There it is. Spirit Dance. So now all of those Ancestor Spectres play for free. And they're +2/+2. So that's kind of what we anticipated was going to happen. So he's going to start dropping a whole mess of free cards, which means I really need to get my ramp up. And there's the first one. And he'll start this cycle now. The way that the card works is that when he enters play, you draw a card. So Ancestral Spectre plays, draws a card, draws another Ancestral Spectre, and you see how it goes. They have flying. I need to get my cards down. I need to get 5 Inspire cards down to get Legionnaire to go off right because he's currently bugged. His bug right now is that he actually only inspires 1 less than he's supposed to. So, I mean, he does damage 1 less than he's supposed to. So if there's 3 Inspires on the field, he only does 2 damage to all troops. Okay. So, what of course I could always do is revert the card, but I am going to play do that. I'm going to play here. And I'm going to play this. So he gets the boost, and then I'm going to revert which means he should go back down to his base attack. Yep. And we will pass. See, revert comes in handy. It's a reversion. Comes in handy, so we will go ahead and attack. Because he's got a big butt, so he won't get destroyed. Our charge power is up, but I still, so now everything he plays is +2/+2 and costs 2 less. So now he's playing 4 cost cards for free with the 4+4/+4 boost. This is gonna get nasty. I mean, we might be seeing a Roostosaur for free. No, Roostosaur for 3. I think it's a 7. We might see a Fist for 2. Just gonna get hairy. Which is kind of the point of why I played Lord Alexander down, because at least it gives me speed. I can play both of these for speed and pump and try to finish the game right now. The thing is, he has to know what's in my hand because he yesterdayed them all, so he's probably gonna yesterday me again. This is the new terminology up here where it says sinking. I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, weird. Cards are magically reordering themselves. So we'll go ahead, draw another resource. We will run Clergyman. At this point, because of the card that he played, my cost is actually 3. So we will see if Inspire works on modified cards properly. So what this card is a 2/2. Okay, so he's gone ahead and conceded. He understands what's going on. So once again, this is Typhon from HEXRealms.com. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.